E.N.D here. Day 7 for the spoilers of Modern Horizons. And today it is a very quiet day. Usually in the weekend we don't have that much of spoilers. I'm going to show you only a couple of cards, but one of these cards will be something big. We have already seen a lot of big spoilers in this set. We have seen fetch lands, we have seen horizon lands, we have seen snow-covered lands, we have seen Erza, a new legendary creature, which is also a very strong commander creature. We have seen a lot of value. We have seen slivers, we have seen a new Mox, and today I'm going to show you something new. Let's begin our spoilers. As I said, there are not a lot of cards. Goblin War Party, 3 and 1 red. It's a sorcery. You choose one of them, create 3 red goblin creature tokens, or creatures you control get +1/+1 and haste until end of turn. If you use the Entwine, it's a 2 and 1 red, you will choose both abilities. Entwine, it's a mechanic from the first Mirrodin block, and it features again in Modern Horizons. Lesser Masticore for 2, it's a 2/2 artifact creature. As an additional cost, you need to discard a card. 4, it deals 1 damage to target creature, and it has Persist. Persist means that when this creature dies, if it didn't have a -1/-1 counter on it, it returns to the battlefield under its owner's control with a -1 counter on it. Basically, if this dies, it comes back into play as a 1/1 creature because it has a -1/-1 counter on it. Remember that if you persist, you can target your opponent creatures and add 1/-1/-1 counter, and therefore killing Lesser Masticore. Now I'm going to show you the big spoiler. Sword of Truth and Justice. We are back for the swords that featured first in the Mirrodin block, and then in the second Mirrodin block we had another swords. In Modern Horizons we have Sword of Truth and Justice. For a 3, it's an equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from white and blue. That means that is protection from blue-white control. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, then you proliferate. It has equip 2. This is the big card, Spoiled. It is a mythic. Already has a price tag of around $35, which is not bad for a sword. You have to remember that the big 2 swords, the swords of ice and fire, have a price of around $60 to $70. Is not bad, but you have to remember that the first Mirrodin block, the print run of the first Mirrodin block, is not that much of a big print run. The sword, as I said, has a price of $35 already, and probably it will go up in price once the distribution of Modern Horizons will cease. These are what have been spoiled till today. It is 1 week of spoilers. We have sure another 2 weeks of spoilers, so stay tuned to my channel because I'm going to cover all the spoilers for Modern Horizons.